Oh, good afternoon. This is the regular meeting of the Delta Conveyance Design and Construction Authority Board of Directors. It is 1 o'clock. It's a hybrid meeting, so I will just announce that for Valley Water, Tony Estromera is remote. And for Adnan Anabdawi, we have alternate Dennis Moreau from Palmdale Water. We have Marty Millibar from Kern County Water. We've got Miguel Luna from Metropolitan Water District and Robert Chang from Coachella Valley Water. And then, yes, and then the other two of us are here. You want to roll call us?
Gladly, and good afternoon. President Palmer.
Here.
Excellent, thank you. Director Millibar. I see you. Director Martin.
Here.
Thank you. Director Luna.
Present.
Thank you. Director Estromera.
Aye.
Present. Thank you. Director Chang.
Present.
Thank you. Director Anabdawi. All right. So as you mentioned earlier, President Palmer, alternate director, Dennis Lamoureux.
Here.
Thank you. Filling in for Director Anabdawi. Okay. Director Millibar.
Yes.
Excellent. Thank you, President. And then I don't see that we have other alternate directors participating virtually. Typically we recognize those that are, oh, is he? Okay. I'd like to acknowledge alternate director Lefebvre. That's all.
Here.
Thank you. Okay.
Okay, so that puts us now starting out our meeting. So I'm going to get into closed session now. So folks who are here for the open session, that will start approximately at 2 p.m. So for right now, we are going into closed session. So see you later. Okay, so welcome, ladies, gents, and others. We're back to our open session of the DCA board. Now it's that little thing coming from. Hang on, there's a little echo somewhere.
Nice weekend.
Okay. I can hear something else going squeaky, squeaky. Oh, okay. Just a second. We're taking care of some issues. So right back with you.
Director Lover, it sounds like we're getting an echo from your room. If you are connected on a different...
It's from me?
Yes.
Can you mute me?
I'm sorry, not Luna, Lamoureux.
There should only be one audio here. Let's see. How's that sound?
Sounds pretty good.
So I'll try to say something. I still hear the feedback.
Director Lamoureux, if you could just mute, if you have the ability. And then when you're ready to speak, you can just unmute. Thank you.
Okay, let's try that again. Hey, we're good to go. Excellent. We're constantly revising our abilities to do all the IT stuff. Okay, I'm going to repeat a little bit that we have from Valley Water. We have Tony Estromera, who is remote at Valley Water. We have Dennis Lamoureux, who is alternate for Adnan Anabdawi from Palmdale Water District. We have Marty Millibar from Kern County Water, who is remote, and then Miguel Luna, who is remote from Metropolitan Water District, and Robert Chang, who is remote from Coachella Valley Water. Okay, so we did roll before. I don't think we need to do it again, right?
We did roll, but I just want to acknowledge that we have alternate director Weed online as well.
Okay. Do we have any other alternates that have come on?
And alternate director Bob Tincher.
Okay, great. Welcome. Okay, then here we go. Let us please open this meeting and do the Pledge of Allegiance. Please join me. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, so moving on to the next bit, we have approval of minutes for February 15th, 2024. Do I have an approval here?
Motion.
Okay, in a second.
Second, Martin.
And nobody has any changes or anything like that, and there are no public comments. Okay, so would we please take a roll call approval on this, Claudia?
Gladly, President Palmer. All right, starting with President Palmer.
Oh, yes, of course, yes.
Director Millibar. I see him. Okay. Director Martin.
Aye.
Thank you. Director Luna. Director Luna. Director Estremera.
Aye.
Thank you. Director Chang.
Aye.
Thank you. Alternate Director Lamoureux.
Yes,
Thank you.
Is
Um,
Director Luna on?
Director Luna is on.
Okay, because I don't see him in on my screen, but.
Did he drop? Okay. So I would consider him absent in this role. Okay, thank you. Director Luna, just confirming that
Approval of minutes.
approval of minutes.
That's correct. Aye.
Thank you.
Okay, great.
Director Millibar, is your sound back?
No, probably
Oh,
not.
there we go. We heard you.
We heard you.
Yes, I got the thumbs up too. Thank you.
Excellent. Very
Meeting
good.
minutes approved.
Excellent. Okay,
Okay.
now we're getting on to discussion items, and this is the very important discussion item of the approval of the Executive Director Services Agreement, and the recommended action is adopt the resolution. So at this point, do I have a motion to approve the Executive Director Services Agreement?
Motion.
Okay, so Tony and we had Tony and then we had Gary.
Not sure what,
Okay.
we have a motion,
We have a motion.
so I'd
And
like
do
to
we have-
second it, yes,
We have
please.
second. And so do we have public comment on this one?
So President Palmer, we have not received any public comment requests via the online link, and I do not see any raised hands
Okay,
online either.
great.
Mr. Palmer, I just have one housekeeping matter just for
Yes, sir.
members of the public. The draft resolution and agreement were not included in the packet because it was conditioned on the board's discussion in closed session. As a result of that discussion and what's proposed before you with the motion would be the approval of the resolution and agreement with Bradner Consulting LLC for Executive Director Services. A copy of that agreement and resolution is up on the screen and will be posted online. In addition, physical copies are available in the board chambers. Thank you.
Excellent. Yes, we did the discussion in closed session and had a consensus. So now we're bringing it to the board for a vote. And so could we have that, please?
Yes. President Palmer,
Yes, enthusiastically.
Director Millibar,
Aye.
thank you. Director Martin,
Aye,
thank you. Director Luna,
Aye.
thank you. Director Estremera,
Definitely.
thank you. Director Chang,
Aye.
thank you. And alternate Director Lamoureux,
aye.
thank you. All
Okay,
right.
I'm going to basically do a little statement right here at this point, so that the Board of Directors for the Delta Conveyance Design and Construction Authority, or DCA, we have reappointed Graham Bradner as Executive Director of the DCA through a unanimous vote at the March 8th board meeting today, just this very minute. And so we've been really impressed by Graham's leadership and his work through the years, and he's led the team to design a wonderful project that is constructible and supports the goals of water security. So he has been incredibly effective in pushing the design team to find creative engineered responses to some very complex concerns by the Delta communities. And so we are very, very happy to appoint Graham and we've gone through the public process. And so he's been chosen following a public procurement process. And he has served as executive director for DCA since 2021. And we're very happy to have him continue to serve in that capacity. So thank you so much. That's it. That's all I have to say.
Can I say thank you?
You may.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it, President Palmer, rest of the board. Very much appreciate your support.
Great, great. Well, you've done a really terrific job so far, and it's not always been easy, but and there's plenty of rough roads ahead, I know, but you are there, and I'm sure that you will fulfill that role admirably. So thank you.
I will try my best.
You will do your best. You will not just try, you will do.
Thank you.
Okay, so yes. Okay, any rate, so let's move on then. That is the discussion item. Now we are on to reports and announcements. General Counsel, please.
Thanks. Thanks, President Palmer. Just really briefly, a reminder about Form 700s. Those are due April 2nd. Please make sure to get those submitted to Ms. Rodriguez. Thank you.
And I'm sure she's gonna nag us again. Okay, thank you.
Question for Claudia. Are you going to let anybody know, like me, for instance, if I haven't submitted them? I'm pretty sure I have. Okay. Thank you.
I will send a reminder out to the group. Yeah.
And you know you do have to rattle my cage from time to time. Yes, of course. Thank you. Okay, do we have any verbal reports? I have a verbal report. Okay, I went with Aqua, Association of California Water Agencies, last week to DC, representing first Zone 7, but also the DCA, and was able to get into the offices, mainly talking to staff, but since staff are the people who really make things happen, that was quite good. Their staffs are wonderful. And we went to DeSaulniers and Swalwell's and Senator Butler's offices. And then in light of also Zone 7 making our asks, I also provided information for folks regarding the DCA, and I gave them some of our wonderful pens, which the staff enjoyed, and it was a very productive meeting. It had some very good questions from the staff, and that's where we are so far. Okay. Anything else? Anybody else have a verbal? No?
President Palmer, Catano Cassani, our treasurer, has her hand up.
Oh, Katano, please go ahead.
Hi, everybody. I really don't have anything to add today, but I just want to say that it has been really critical and important having Graham working with our team. He's really worked hard to make sure that we're always aligned, and I cannot agree more with anybody. You guys have done a great job in selecting him again, and Graham will look forward to working with you. My team really enjoys working with your team, so thank you.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Catano. I appreciate that.
I just wanted to add one more verbal here, and that was basically, we had an ad hoc committee working on this, and that included Gary Martin, Tony Estamera, and Robert Cheng. They worked very hard to iron out a lot of the different issues and bring forth a good recommendation. And also I wanted to recognize Nina Hawk, Claudia Rodriguez, and Mike Wolflestad. Wolflestad. There we go. And basically in their hard work in getting this all ironed out and set up ready for the board to consider. So thank you to you folks tremendously. That's it for my verbals. Anything else? Nope. All right. Then do we have any future agenda items? No? None? Okay, then moving on to public comment. Members of the public may address the authority on matters that are within the authority's jurisdiction, but not on the agenda at this time. Speakers are generally limited to 3 minutes each. However, the chair, myself, may further limit this time when reasonable based on the circumstances. Persons wishing to speak may do so remotely through the electronic meeting link by scanning the QR code or teleconference number when recognized. The DCA encourages public comments and requests that speakers present their remarks in a respectful manner within established time limits and focus on issues which directly affect the DCA or are within its jurisdiction. So do we have any public comments?
President Palmer, at this time, we have not received any requests for any of the items on the agenda.
Or even items not on the agenda?
Correct.
Okay, great. Okay, then, ladies and gentlemen, this was short and sweet. We got a lot done, though, believe it or not. And I would like to now, I love this hammer, adjourn. There we go.
Thank you.
John Weed checking in on a late meeting.
And thank you for all you attendees remote. I know that that's also a nice option.
Bye, everyone.
Everybody.
Bye-bye. Take care. Have a good weekend.